Hey guys, Deloth304 here. Today we are looking at a Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. Believe it or not, I got an S6 Edge. Here it is. So this phone, I got this from my friend Chris. He basically gave it to me in exchange for just a small amount of money. The problem with the phone is it's water damaged. The display, according to him, he got it from his friend who got it from his coworker. So they apparently dropped the phone in a puddle and kind of borked it up. And since then, he has already disassembled it. He's soaked everything in alcohol, the parts like 99% alcohol. And as of now, the only thing that is not functional is the AMOLED display, which does make sense given that AMOLED displays are not very resistant to water. They do not like water at all, and when they come in contact with water, they usually break, unlike LCDs. So that would make perfect sense. So this phone, it needs a new display, obviously. You can see the notification light is still blinking, and the phone boots. The phone boots, it charges, and I believe the headphone jack probably still works. It does respond to all buttons still, so the phone is still alive. And I was able to pull all of the original owner's information off of the phone and put it in a folder on my laptop that I will eventually forward to Chris, and he can give it back to the original owner of the phone. So the phone is, as we know it right now, the phone is fully functional besides the screen. It also doesn't have a back glass because this phone is notoriously somewhat difficult to get into. The glass panel is held on with pretty strong adhesive around the edges, so yeah, Chris kind of broke it getting it off, but that's okay because I have ordered a new back glass for it in the gold color. As you can see, this is a gold Galaxy S6 Edge. So I've ordered a new back glass, and I've also, of course, ordered a new display. The new displays for Samsung phones, especially this one, are very, very expensive, but I was able to find a black sapphire display, you know, not the gold one, which is what I wanted. I wanted a black front on this phone with a minor couple of cracks in this corner right here, but otherwise fully functional for only $125, which is very significantly lower than what the displays usually go for. Everything else on eBay was upwards of $200, so I was able to snag that display for a pretty good price, and I am probably going to be picking it up tomorrow because the eBay seller is very close to me, and they said I could come pick it up instead of them waiting for them to ship it. So anyway, what we are going to be doing is hopefully fixing this X6. I really don't see why it wouldn't work given the new display, and also given that everything else seems to be fully functional on the phone still. So yeah, if this ends up working, well, I have very little doubt that it will work, or very little doubt that it won't work, I should say. So this should make a full recovery. So yeah, obviously, I mean, this is the newest Galaxy device, so it's still nice, and you know, it's built very well. It's got an aluminum, or maybe this is, no, I believe this is aluminum construction, so it does feel as high quality as an iPhone, so I definitely like it. And if this thing makes a full recovery, this will be a pretty sweet backup phone for me. But what we're going to be doing in this video, I'm recording this clip tonight, and I'll record another clip when I actually replace the display probably tomorrow. But what we're going to be doing for now is we're going to be tearing this phone down and getting it ready for the new display. The way this phone is built, this aluminum mid-frame here, the phone is built front to back, so the board and the battery and everything else attaches to the display assembly and then kind of slides down into this mid-frame. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be tearing it down. There's a bunch of screws on the inside here, so I got to remove all of those. They're all Phillips and they're all the same size. And then Chris has already disassembled this, obviously, so he told me how to do it. This is the battery here, and you got your NFC. Basically, you just give it a push here, and then the display comes right out. It's not held in with any adhesive or anything, so that's nice. So that's what we're going to be doing in this clip. There's no way to turn the phone off, so I'm just going to disassemble it and remove the battery connector as soon as I possibly can. So let's get into this. Well, that was incredibly easy. I literally just removed all those screws and did exactly what Chris told me to do. Just push it out from here. And bam, the phone is apart. So here's the metal mid-frame that you know, has most of the structural rigidity of the phone. And you can see we have all these little surface contacts, like push contacts, which is actually a really good idea. That way there's no connectors to snag while you're removing this. So that's actually a pretty good design there. And as you can see, the phone is still on, so I'm going to find the battery connector and remove it. And ooh, that doesn't look right. Well, I'm going to try to fix that. That looks screwed up, so I'm going to try to fix that. That doesn't look right at all. But yeah, there is the board, obviously. We have the connector here. Oh man. Yeah, the board isn't held in when the screws are out, so yeah. As you can see, this is a SMG925A, which is an AT&T model of the phone. And so, yeah, there you go. Okay, guys. So I got the phone torn down as far as I can because there's really nothing left. So here we have the display assembly. Here we have the 2600 milliamp hours. I thought it was 2550, but yeah, there's the battery. You can see this phone was manufactured March 2015, so it's less than a year old, which is interesting. So yeah, there's the battery. Here you have the board with the respective cameras there. You can see that the board does not have any sign of water corrosion, so that's cool. That's already been cleaned and such, so that is nice. There's the camera. The camera does have a little bit of corrosion on it, which kind of worries me, but it should be okay because it really isn't on the board itself, it's just on that metal piece. So yeah, there it is. Got everything torn down as far as I can. Here's the new display assembly, so you can see it comes with a battery, and everything that's on this one is also on that one. So that's all I have to do really, is just put the board in and put the mid frame back on, and I'm good to go. So this is also nice because I have a few spare parts. You know, I got a USB board there, I got a vibration motor, you know, that kind of thing. I got a home button if I ever need that for whatever reason. So yeah, there we are. So now I'm just going to lay all this stuff out, probably on top of that laptop or something, or maybe just on the side here, and we are going to hopefully fix this thing. I'm going to go pick up the new screen tomorrow, like I said, and we're going to put it back together, and hopefully it will work. So there you are. I will see you guys at a later date. Ladies and gentlemen, the new screen is in-house. I just went to go pick it up. Here it is, the black sapphire, which is actually blue, but I like that anyway, is finally here. We have a battery, another battery. I guess I'll just use the one that's on here. This is actually off a Sprint S3, or S6, sorry. You can tell by the P down there. It's got everything that the new one has, so should just be a direct drop the board in and put it back together kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to see if it takes us anywhere. This screen does have a few cracks in it, as you can see, but I don't really care. You can't really feel them very much, and as long as the screen actually functions, I don't mind. So let's go ahead and put this back together and see if it'll work. Okay, sorry I didn't get a whole lot of video of that, but literally it was drop the board in, connect the connectors, and now I just have to put the screws back in, and we will see if this phone works. Okay guys, it's back together. There's no back cover, obviously. I still have to wait for that to come in the mail. Don't know if the battery on this has any charge, but we're going to try it. Probably not. The battery is probably completely dead. Yeah, so I'm going to plug it in and we will get back. Well, it's alive, but the screen is still dead. Unfortunately. The charging light still shows up, but the screen won't output any video. I don't know why. You can see the blinking LED there. Damn. This sucks, because I just spent $125 on this screen for no reason. Well, I'm not really sure what to do at this point, because I've pretty much tried everything there is to try. Damn, what a bummer. That really, really sucks. So I wasn't even going to upload this video just because, yeah, this repair was kind of failed, but I guess I want to make this video into a little PSA about water-damaged electronics. It is not a good idea if you ever come across a phone or other electronic device that has been submerged in water. It's not a good idea to try and fix it, and that is because most of the time when people water damage their phones, they do not take the necessary precautions immediately to help assure that the phone will survive. And so the final diagnosis on this phone is the logic board is definitely screwed up in some way, because I know this display is definitely good, and this one may still be as well. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that the fault is with the board rather than the display, because this display, like I said, is known to be good. Something on this board did not like the water and probably got corroded. I don't know. It does not. Like I said, you can still read data off this board and everything, but the something that controls the screen, I guess, is dead on it. So yeah, to fix this phone I would have to buy another logic board, but since this is a Galaxy S6 Edge, the logic boards are stupidly expensive, so I'm not going to do that. I've decided instead that I'm just going to sell off these three components here and move on with life. But yeah, just again, a PSA, don't try to repair a water damaged phone unless you're like a super professional, and even then there's really only a 50-50 chance that you'll be able to actually get it working, and then even sometimes after you do get it working there's a chance that it may just mess up again. I was reading up on it online, and apparently like with corrosion, even if you get rid of like 95% of the actual corrosion, that 5% that's left over will start to spread and potentially mess things up. So yeah, that kind of stinks. I thought I was gonna get a free, well, not really free, but like a decently priced S6, but turns out, yeah, that didn't happen. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this failed video. There's really no point in watching this video, but if you did, hey, there you go. So I will see you guys later, and yeah.